phone would go off every once in a while, and it would be like, hey, turn that off. And then they would turn it off. And then, I mean, if it happened again, then they'd be like, what is happening with your phone? Why is this going off? And sometimes it was an accident, but also sometimes it was just someone being stupid or someone thinking they were funny.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, like I'm all for not breaking the rules, kind of. I'll twist it here and there, but for the most part, I don't want whatever the consequence is for whatever rule I'm breaking. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, as for me, I don't think giving presentations was that bad of a job when I was younger. I was just meh.
Yeah, it was fine for me. I mean,
look at you. You had to do it through college, too.
I sure did. And it was fine. I mean, still scary, but I don't know. Like, most of my friends were in my classes, and there was only, I only remember, like, a couple of times where, like, I was, like, super, like, uncomfortable. Like, uncomfortable. And usually it was because there was, like, a bunch of, like, older people in my class. And I don't know. I would say this. Almost everyone is just as nervous as you are. Nobody wants to give that presentation.
Right.
Like, nobody wants to be there. And they're going to finish their day and not think about your presentation, not give a shit about your presentation.
Unless you did something highly embarrassing where they have to go tell their friends.
Yeah, so just, I don't know, play it cool. You want to talk about PowerPoint?
Yeah, let's do it.
I would say this. I'm the queen of PowerPoint.
Oh, for real?
I slay PowerPoints.
Elaborate.
I mean, they're so professional looking, and I have good visual aids. Like, people who just do their PowerPoints wrong upset me. They have, like, bad color schemes. They use poor font choices. I cannot.
You see, like, being a design student, too.
Yeah.
I was just like, this has got to be beautiful.
Yeah.
I accept nothing less. Now, see, that doesn't mean that my PowerPoints were always on fleek, but...
Mine were.
But I knew what was hurtful to the eye and what wasn't.
Like, so in even one of my college classes, in my music appreciation class, we had to give a presentation about, like, a randomly assigned either genre or style, and so I got 90s music, but I chose to do like alternative, like, 90s music. This one chick who did what did she do? She did, like, current music, I think, but her PowerPoint was so weak. It was so terrible. Like, her font, okay, first of all, she used a hot pink background.
Get out of here.
And lime green font, and it was like the skinny kind of, like, type. It was skinny, and I couldn't see shit. It was, you know, like, when you look at something and it, like, is, like, buzzing, like, you can't. Yeah, that was happening. I could not even look at her PowerPoint. I was like, A, this is ugly. B, this is embarrassing. This is, like, hurting my eyes, like emotionally and physically.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it. I was like, you're like my age.
And you know what? Now that I think about it, I was terrible at PowerPoint.
Oh, no, did you do that?
I was thinking of something. I was just like, this is around the time when I was really obsessed with Real World. And Real World Austin just came out, and that was, like, my favorite season ever. I used this very low quality Real World Austin picture of all of the cast members in the background of some photos, and I was just like, the photos were, like, blurred because I expanded them.
Because they were so stretched?
Yes.
Did you use them as, like, the background?
Yes. Like, I had to keep switching the type to black and white, like, 'cause, you know, in some areas it would match with the picture.
I do know what you mean.
So I was that embarrassing person. Like, everyone knew that, though, because I was obsessed with Real World. Like, if I wasn't talking about Real World, was I even alive? That was the main question.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's different. That was something that you were passionate about.
Right.
Not just, like making bad choices because you don't know better or because you think it looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay.
Like,
I forgive you for that. That was a bad, but I forgive you.
Even back in like the early middle school days, what is it, like this one person like made something off the, like a picture off the internet and made it his background whenever he logged into the computer.
Yeah.
I was just like, how'd you do that? And he was like, you just saved the picture. And I was just like, it was game over from there. So yeah, if you feel like you have anxiety and you give presentations, just think of it this way. If you get a job, like you may not even want a job in the future. Who wants a job?
Right.
But no, say if you're going to school and you plan to like get this big old job in the future, you may have to give presentations where you have to get over that anxiety and just suck it up. I mean, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to brush anxiety under the rug. It's just,
or you might have a job where you just like, that's your job, is to like to talk to people.
Exactly.
So.
See, like we were working in restaurants. I'm not really good at striking up conversation with strangers, but I did it because I needed money. Now say if you get like this big old corporate job, like Tim Cook, the Apple CEO guy. I don't know if that's his name.
Oh.
I listened to the keynote whenever the new iPhones were released this year, and he even messed up during his presentations on like some words that he was saying, but he stopped himself. He reiterated whatever word he messed up on, and he continued on from there. Like, you're gonna mess up. You're not gonna be perfect. Your presentations aren't gonna be perfect 100% of the time. I'm pretty sure you know that. I don't know how your presentations were, but
perfect. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty sure there are some times where you're just like,
yeah,
I could have done this, but instead I did this.
Exactly. So,
like I said, you're gonna have to do stuff you're not gonna want to do. It's just the way of life and how jobs work out. Which one do you want to hit next? Because we got two funny ones. I feel like we got coming up.
Let's just get this one out of the way. The black girl convinced she is white.
Okay.
Just explain that.
We're gonna have to pause this because I'm gonna show Erin this video. So before I get Erin's take on this, I woke up one morning, or whenever I wake up, Dewan showed me this video basically as soon as I opened my eyes.
He was that fired up about it?
You see, I was that fired up about it.
Yeah.
No. Like, the longer I watched this video, the further my jaw dropped.
Right, exactly.
And her name is Treasure. She was on Dr. Phil. She is
16.
She is 16. She is visually an African American.
Anyone would be like, yes, you are black. You're an African American. Just by looking at her.
Clearly.
Color of her skin.
But she is no way, shape, or form going to be convinced otherwise. Or wait, did I say that right?
Yeah. She
has convinced herself that she is white. And there's no speculation. She says it's in her veins and her blood.
Basically, every person who... I don't know where I was going with that.
Everyone who says that she's black, she thinks is delusional or like out of their mind, or...
I don't know.
I don't even know how to explain this, really. Like,
I mean, like... This is that has to be some kind of like weird like mental illness. Like, that's not even this is not real life.
Well, let me hear your take on this. What do you think of her?
I mean, oh God, I don't know. I mean, Dr. Phil said it best. That's just like kind of ignorance, because she was saying she's white because she is not like trashy or thuggish or a criminal, and that's where I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, that is like the most ignorant thing I've ever heard in my life.
She says she doesn't have...
Oh, she has straight hair, so she must be white.
She doesn't...
Well, then I must not be white, because my hair is a mess. I don't know.
And
what am I?
She says she doesn't have black people ears. Like, what?
What are black people ears?
Right. She said her lips are perfect. Kim Kardashian is a perfect role model.
Oh, she said she has the body like Kim Kardashian.
Right.
Sure. But she's not white either.
Right.
I don't know.
I remember not too long after that video became viral, her sister, or like a family member, went on her Instagram live and like outed her whole family because like her whole family is like, I guess, was in on that joke. Like apparently it was a whole scheme or something.
Wait, does she think it's a joke? Or
her sister or Treasure?
Treasure. Is it just like a media thing? Like she just wants attention from
I
the
think
media?
so.
Oh,
I was like, oh look, she's going to be the next Bad Baby.
Maybe. Okay.
But
she doesn't actually think like that?
Probably not in real life. I think she was just doing it because she can.
So she could like become like viral like on the internet.
I guess.
Oh god.
Well, clap to you.
Yeah,
Treasure.
Congratulations.
Right. Who are you trying to fool?
Kind of internet famous because you're a psycho. Congrats. But also, like, who on the internet isn't a psycho? I don't know.
Erin, are you a psycho?
I mean, I'm on the internet, so...
Gotta be.
I don't know. I don't have time in my life for that level of ignorance. I feel stupider for having watched that.
Did your IQ level drop a bit?
It did.
Ew.
It did. I don't know. But also, like there's that whole, like, have you heard about this? Like, trans racial, like, ism? I don't even know if that's probably not the right term. But, like, that Rachel Dolezal chick who she was born white and then had everyone convinced for a very long time that she was African American.
Yeah, because she was the leader of NAACP?
Yeah, out in, I think, Washington or maybe Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
But, like she believed that she was black. But she was, like, very obviously, from, like, pictures of, like, her childhood, not black. So, I don't know. Like, I think that does exist out there. Like, people... But I also, like, don't... I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that disrespectful? I think it might be... I think it might be disrespectful.
It has to be.
I don't know. God, I don't know.
So yeah, if you want your daily dose of Dr. Phil, I'm pretty sure you've already seen the video anyway because that thing was like viral.
I hadn't seen that.
I was surprised when you... Oof,
yeah, I hadn't seen that. I had seen a meme of that girl, but I didn't know like what it was from or what. I didn't know like what it was. Yeah. But as soon as I saw the girl, I was like, oh, I saw you in a meme the other day.
Yeah. Are there any other Dr. Phil episodes that are like popping right into your head? Or do you think of any Maury or Jerry Springer episodes?
Oh gosh,
after that?
I mean, they all kind of blend together, you know,
right.
'cause it's all like who's the dad? You're not the father, or like people cheating on their baby daddies, baby mamas. I don't know. I like the Dr. Phil ones where it's like, I don't know, like it's like about drugs or like a family member is like on drugs and you know, I don't know. I like the ones where they like try and like offer the person help or whatever. Did you just think of something?
Yes.
Yeah.
This was silly of me too. Like it was completely idiotic of me. So I remember back in 2010.
How did so much happen to you in 1 year of your life?
Why is that year so memorable for me? No,
Did you like start drinking in 2011 and so you just don't remember anything in between then or before?
Man, I don't know. But, okay, so this is what happened. I was living with my aunt and uncle. I was going to college at this time, so I had my cousin there with me, living with me too at some points. So what had happened was we were watching an episode of Jerry Springer or Maury or something. I was like, why is it always the mom accusing the father? Like, you are the father. Like, how do they not know who the father is? But I was just like, how do you know that that's the mother?
What? You did not.
I did. And
Oh, you did not.
Like, why is the man always being attacked for this? And I was just thinking, like, what about the